my voice is being picked up, so I have to be careful. Yeah. We all know what a danger that is. Do you want to do the welcome?
Do you want me to do the welcome? Whatever you think.
You always let me have it around.
That was a good idea.
If anybody needs them. We have a box.
Go ahead, you start. Anything that needs to be added.
Well, I just, on behalf of Karl and Maximus and Sage, and Karl, who is definitely here, I just would like to thank all of you for coming, because what can any of us say? And it just, the outpouring of love and community and just amazing people I see. I look out here and I see our whole life flashing before our eyes, and I just want to thank all of you for coming, and I hope that this little program we've put together, which has been just an act of love, I hope it just is helps you guys breathe.
The prayers that
Really, yes. If you read your program and you see that the reason we have everybody have a flower is for you as we go through this whole process. When you feel a prayer in your heart, use your breath to blow that prayer into the flower, so that when we create the despachos, which we're not going to belabor and make you guys suffer through, but we're going to actually use the flowers that you blow your prayers into to make these mandalas of beauty, which will be your prayers for yourselves, for all of us, for our community.
anyone who you've lost, anyone who you just feel needs a prayer.
We encourage you to put all of your prayers into these flowers, and then when you share them up there, we want you to know that we will hold your prayers in a sacred manner, and we will do what we do with respect, and we want you to know that it is our way of giving back to you in a very, very small way of all the love you're giving to us. And we welcome you, and we thank you for showing us how much you loved Karl, because we all loved Karl. And it's nice to see it. It's nice to see it, and it makes our hearts swell. Do you want to say anything else?
Well, I just would like to, tell everyone how much I appreciate the support that you've given our family in love, affection, in food. I am like 10 pounds heavier at least than I was a week ago, but that's great. And just the outpouring of support, and I can't express my deep appreciation well enough to everyone here, as far as how much it means to my family and myself, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. So, I'll open the directions. Okay. And this is from the Caro tradition, but it is something that humans do all over the world. And just join me with your, should I go back here, Paul?
Yes.
There?
I can move that.
That's fine. That was the spirit of the north coming in. Aguya doi, tarkuing. To the winds of the north, Sewa Kente, loyal hummingbird, Wanakari. To our ancestors, our grandmothers and grandfathers who've come before us, and all you who will come after us, our children's children. Come Come, ancestors, come, great teachers, and join us in this sacred place. We ask you to come and help us remember who we are and why we're here. Help us celebrate the life of Karl. We call in the spirit of the salmon and the wolf, our great teachers. And the spirit of the salmon that brings us back to the place of beginning with wisdom. Come, join us. Aya Despacho. To the winds of the east, Apuchin, Hatupuntu, Eagle and Condor. Come, winged ones, come, sacred opera, sacred mountain. Bring us the rising sun. Help us fly high among the opals, the sacred mountains, on your wings, so that we can look down upon our lives and the life of Karl and see things from a new perspective. Help us look upon the connections we've made, the lessons we've learned, the love we've shared. And help us see our own destinies unfold before us and take care to follow the paths that our hearts lead us to. Come and join us and help us do these things. Hey! Cha! The winds of the south, Sachamama, great serpent, Amaru. Come, mother of the waters. Wrap your coils of golden light around all of us and help us shed. Help us shed our fears, our burdens, our guilt, our sadness. Help us shed anything that no longer serves us, so that we can walk from this place, from this ceremony, feeling renewed and refreshed and reborn in our own ways. Help us regain the innocence that comes to all of us as children. Aya Despacho. Oguyaner Takui. To the winds of the west, Otorongo, mother, sister, jaguar. Chokachingchai, rainbow jaguar, you who knows how to cross from this world to the next and back again. Come and join us in this sacred space. Help us celebrate Karl's life. Guard our medicine space and keep us safe as we open our hearts to all of life. Sacred Jaguar, help us do this honoring and celebration with integrity and impeccability. In Chokachingchai, we trust that you are walking beside Karl and helping him make his way to his next mission. Hope. Josh. Mother Earth, Pachamama, Mamacita, Danu, Gaia, sweet, sweet Mother Earth. You are the mother who never leaves us. You love us, you nurture us, you shelter us, you feed us, you take care of all of our needs. Mother, we ask you to be here with us consciously as we celebrate the life of my son and your son. Please be here with us. Hear our prayers. Know that we do this ceremony to honor not only Karl, but we also invite into this place all of your children, all two-leggeds, all of our brothers and sisters, all four-leggeds, many-legged, winged ones, furred ones, finned ones, stone people, plant people, and standing tall people. Mother, we bring in all your children. And we also ask that the spirits of this place, of Tinicum Park, join us in celebrating Karl's life and know that he loved living here. That no matter how far he traveled, he always carried a piece of Tinicum in his heart. Shak. Inti taita, mama kia, hatsun chaskas. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, brothers and sisters of the Star Nations, Iritixi, Wiracocha, Wakantanka, God, Goddess, all that is, you who are known by 1,000 names and you who are the unnameable, shine your light down upon us. Hear our prayers, feel our love, and fill us all with your brilliant love and light. Hey. Okay. Thank you. I don't have a program. So I think, oh, it's okay. Thank you. Just want to make sure. Okay, so the next thing is reminiscences, and I'll save mine. I'll save mine. I'd rather allow you to come up, and I hope that you will come up and tell maybe a Karl story or two, because God knows Karl could generate stories. So please, we want to hear them. Anything you want to share?
Not that Karl would ever be reluctant. I'm sure he wouldn't. But I had shared a poem that I saw, and it spoke to me of Karl, but I had to adapt it because it was talking about going gently, and so I knew that might not be totally Karl. So I'll just read it, and it starts, Karl, as we're talking to Karl. Karl, as you moved in the light with joy, the love you received lifted you, as right here, the love here. As you touched this world so dynamically, you lifted us. Your energy and spirit brought wonder to our lives. You were witty and spontaneous, and for that we thank you. You will be missed. Thank you.
I had the privilege of being a part of Karl's life as one of his coaches during his varsity soccer career at Palisades High School. Karl was a player that made the whole team better on and off the field. He always had a smile or a devilish smirk that you knew he was brewing some joke or prank. Never mean-spirited, just playful. Karl's humor made the bus rides more enjoyable with his quick wit. He would often sit near the coaches and talk game plan. Karl was a jokester, but he also respected us as coaches and followed our game strategies. The most exciting game I had the pleasure of being a part of, we saw Karl score the winning goal against Kadjeski. Caddy was expected to go to states, and they were the #1 seed of the tournament, and we were number 8. Coach Gluck and I came up with a strategy to play the more powerful opponent. I remember the first goal of the game. They played an offside trap with Karl, and he knew exactly how to play it. One of our midfielders chipped the ball over the defense. Karl knew he was in an offsides position and never made him move toward the ball, just walked back towards his side of the field. As his teammate Jason LaMontagne, an outside halfback, ran onto the ball and gracefully played it over the goalie into the back of the net. If my memory serves me well, Karl scored several goals that game, the last being the most memorable. The score was tied late in the last quarter. Karl was the striker. Caddy was still pushing their defense up near halfway. He ran past... he was ready as his teammate played the ball over the defense. Karl ran past all of them and was one-on-one with the goalie. He was so confident with the ball it seemed effortless to play the ball past the keeper. It was magical to see. The crowd went wild. All I remember is Karl's big smile as he jogged back to